things first. We gotta check our P.O. box. Wrong number. Oh. Got a little something, something. Alright. Mailed off some stuff. Now we're headed to
Smithfield, Our Best Restaurant.
Smithfield, Kentucky. First time we've ever been there. It's a family-owned and operated restaurant.
Yep, can't wait to try it out.
They've been open since 1990.
And I've heard nothing but good things, so we're gonna find out.
Alright, so let's head that way. Today we're going to be at Our Best Restaurant. It's family owned and operated since 1990. Wayne's coming here for his belated birthday. We had ice the day that we were going to come, so we had to wait and put it off. So you ready to go in and try it?
I'm ready to do it.
Let's go. We drove 2 hours from our house to get here. It's like an old country store. Fresh flowers on the table. I got the garlic and herb chicken breast, green beans and mashed potatoes. You look like you got coleslaw, oysters,
Pork tenderloin.
fried pork tenderloin,
Northern white beans and mashed potatoes. And coleslaw.
northern beans, mashed potatoes, and then they give you some fried cornbread. This meal is what you call real country cooking. So much flavor. Green beans, mashed potatoes are real. Garlic and herb chicken breast is really good. Cornbread is fantastic. How about your food over there?
Coleslaw is great.
Coleslaw great.
Beans great. Real mashed potatoes.
Real mashed potatoes.
Oysters are done perfectly. And fried tenderloin done perfectly.
Oh yeah, oysters and fried tenderloin are done perfect as well.
It shows 4 or 5 different meats everywhere.
But it was our first time here, and I'm definitely telling you this is really good.
Give me what's done.
The restaurant looks like you're in a barn. We're actually, this little section we're in is made like a chicken coop. We're in the coop today. It's neat. And then out here is a whole section of a restaurant. They got all the little antiques everywhere. Can't tell from the light, but there's a train up there. It's dim in here, but the lights are glaring. That's weird. And the old barbershop sign. I'm gonna put you in this. get some work on you. An old weight scale.
Scale.
Old scale in the entrance. Of course, during the spring and summer, it'd be nice to sit out here on the old porch, wouldn't it?
He might be asleep, baby. I don't know.
I like these fans.
They did put out
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't think so, but in the summer, it really feels good. All right, being the first time here.
First time here. We've been wanting to come here for a long time, and we just decided this weekend let's just do it. So we went road tripping. We come back roads all the way over here today. So it was nice,
Good, peaceful,
good,
pretty
peaceful,
drive.
and some roads that I've never been on before in my life. So we enjoyed that. Everybody brags about this place, and it lives up to the bragging. I mean, it's really good. I got what they call a feast, and I could have got a salad, 2 sides, 2 meats, cornbread, or a roll. Or if you don't want the salad, which I opted out on the salad, I decided to get another side. So I had tenderloin, fried oysters, or fried tenderloin, fried oysters, coleslaw, white beans with onion, and mashed potatoes. And they were homemade mashed potatoes too.
This was his birthday splurge.
Yep, I splurged. So I told her coming out to the car, I said I would definitely be back, but I won't get that big meal again. It's too much.
He said, my meal was great, but he said, I won't get that again. I was like, well, why not? He said, because it was too much food.
It was a lot of food. And everything on my plate was A1. You couldn't beat it.
My meal was absolutely good. Everything was flavorful. It's what I call good home country cooking
Yeah.
place.
I was blessed to grow up on this kind of food, just the way my mom and them cooked, and it was really good. My dad could cook real good, and this reminds me of being a kid. That tenderloin today was exactly like my mom's tenderloin was, and it was really good. And
so 1 out of 10, what would you give this restaurant?
definitely a 10 all the way.
10 out of 10 for me as well.
And also they were real friendly here too. When we come in, we were welcomed at the door. We wanted to sit somewhere kind of out of the way, so they put us back in this little room. Like it was fenced in with chicken wire, so I called it the chicken coop. So we got to eat in the chicken coop. And
restaurant was really clean.
restaurant was clean. The restrooms were really clean, and our server, she was really nice, and everything came out quick. And I mean, it was just a real good adventure today.
Does anybody else rate the restaurants like I do? If you go to the restroom before you get your food, if the restrooms aren't clean, the restaurant's not going to be any good. That's the way usually if I go to the restroom before we get our food and the restaurants are filthy, the restaurant isn't very good.
Right.
So these restaurants were really these restrooms here were really clean. So.
And this place was packed, and this is just the middle of an afternoon. I mean, it's not lunchtime or anything, so there's parking here, and I didn't even know it. There's all kinds of parking over here, but this parking lot over up on the hill was completely full. So that's and this place is in the middle of kind of nowhere, really.
Yeah,
so it's really good.
Turn you around. This is the road here.
This little town that it's in doesn't even have a stoplight. It has a big stop sign.
Out in the middle of the country.
Yep.
But I will say it's well worth the 2-hour trip, because now we know to come back here that it's a really good restaurant.
Yeah, we'll definitely come back. I'd like to come back and try their fried chicken. They're known for that. Of course, I mean, some people say fried chicken's fried chicken, but it is different places. It has a lot of different tastes. So.
Their fried cornbread was really good too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was really good. But we've heard it on the reviews and seemed like everybody liked it, and it lived up to the hype. So it was really good.
Yep. All right, so
we're going to take some back roads on the way back home now, but we're going to do a few little adventures on the way.
Yep. So let's go see what else we can get into.
See what we can get into today.
All right. All right, I got him in Frankfort, Kentucky Peddler's Mall. You ready to go find some treasures?
I'll try. Hopefully some good deals.
Everybody's putting out their Easter.
Yep. Little bunnies everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You finding any treasures?
Nope.
That's an old rocking horse.
Fancy truck, Corona truck.
Corona truck. Yep. Here's a Coors. And Coca-Cola. Here's some old Fisher Price toys. Look at the little typewriter.
Okay.
There's a vintage set.
Mm-hmm.
There's salt and pepper shakers.
Hmm?
What'd you find?
I'll tell me what I need.
What
Beer
is?
glass.
What is that?
Beer glass.
A beer glass.
But guess what? Got one for you too.
Oh, there's a matching set. Oh, Lord. Maybe some buckets, too, to keep some cold. They made pet beds out of old televisions. This old truck. You actually sit on it. $100. 1950s.
That's back when we made stuff.
Mm-hmm. You got the 1960s Tonka for 20, and this one for 12.
That's not bad at all, man.
An old sewing machine. Shout out to Gigi and Batman for these beautiful cards that they sent us in the mail. We appreciate it very much.
It brought a tear to Wayne's eye.
That was so kind.